Anyway, the purpose of my project today is to try to get this commode ready for us to use. And so the plan is digging out a little place over there with our weed cutter, and the commode toilet's going to go over there. Going to wherever we place it, I'll dig a hole, and then we've got trash bags that we're going to use to kind of form a tunnel from the commode bowl down to the hole in the ground, and then that's where our waste will go. And hopefully that's going to work the way we think it will. I'll come back and show you the progress. Here's the hole that I dug for the, let's call it our off-grid, outdoor, nature-rific toilet. The soil here is very sandy, so it's actually not too bad to shovel. There's my pile of soil, dirt over there. And then at the end of our trip, we'll just take the dirt and cover up all the septic remnants, sewage, our little sewage system here, and then we'll be done with that. But anyway, here's the hole, and Billy cut some 2x4s for me, and this is the frame. Screwed those together just to make a little frame, and so this is gonna just go right over the hole here. That way the chair won't scoot into it. What I was afraid of is that the chair, if you happen to sit down and scoot the chair a little bit, then one of the legs might fall into the hole, and then you're in kind of a crappy situation. So you don't want that. So I put the frame there, and then here's a little commode system. My mom actually found this for me, I think at the Goodwill or another thrift store. One of these chairs, bedside commodes. So I think she got it brand new. I mean, it looks brand new. It was still wrapped in plastic. I don't know, 15, 20 bucks, something like that. So this is the basic frame for it. I think that will work. And then I think Billy said he's got a couple extra rebars, and he's gonna drill the rebars kind of into it to just a little bit. We still want to be able to pull everything out and take it apart when we get ready to leave, but then that way it won't slide around any. We put a little bit of rebarb in there. Okay, so I have a trash bag. It's a recycling bag, and then here is the commode components. Now this is the bowl part of it, and we won't use this until we need to, at night, we're gonna move the commode system closer to where the shipping container is going to be, because we're going to be sleeping in the shipping container, or our storage container is what we're going to call it. And so at night we don't want to have to trudge all the way through the weeds here to go to the bathroom at night, because that's kind of scary. I don't like walking through a bunch of weeds, especially at night when I can't see what's out here. So anyway, at night, we'll pull it over by the entrance to the shipping container and put the bowl in it, and then we just empty the contents in the morning. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bag and cut the bottom of it so that it's just like an open, it's basically going to be a tunnel. One side will go under the toilet seat, and then it'll just free fall down into the hole, and I'll probably wrap the bag kind of under that 2x4 frame so that the bag's just not flopping in the wind, because you don't want that. And then when you're going to the bathroom, your waste is going to fly all over the place, so you don't want that. So I'm going to try to somehow secure it to that frame so that the bag doesn't start flopping around when the wind blows. So I'll do that and come back and show you what I find. Okay, so I have my little commode, I think, finished and ready. So I took a recycling bag that we had. We have a bunch of those at home, so we brought those with us. And I slit the bottom seam, the very bottom of the bag. You could leave it intact if you didn't want to split the bag. And then you would just have to, put this bag, which has your waste in it, put it in another bag, and then get rid of it that way. Seems like it probably wouldn't be a good idea to just take the bags to a dumpster. I don't know really how you'd get rid of it. You don't want to bury the bags necessarily. I mean, I don't like the idea of that because the bags are plastic, so they're not gonna, they're not biodegradable, so it's not gonna disintegrate. So I'd hate to do that, but that's the reason why I wanted to slit the bottom. That way your waste just goes through into the hole. Then when you're finished with your visit, then you can bury that. So we have a little bowl here, just kind of a little frame bowl. The regular bowl we'll use in the evenings, but here's the toilet seat that goes over it and connects to this little bar back here. Then we have the seat cover, does that. And I think that'll work really well. Genius idea, I think. All right, so I just want to see if the wind is going to blow the bag outside of the frame. Doesn't look like it is actually, because the bag's kind of long. The hole's kind of deep. So far it hasn't been blowing the bag out, so anyway, I think it'll be all right.